What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. Today's video, we're cutting roll preview picture video. Today, we're cutting with the college football. Today, we are looking at the defending national champions, Cincinnati, and the Indiana Hoosiers. Congrats to Cincinnati and company over in Bloomington for winning national championship game. This will be a quick video. So many of these, I've got to do as many as I can, until at a certain point, but we'll get as much videos as I can uploaded to YouTube. Indiana's a really good team. They recruit really well, with the best teams recruiting and Kevin Nestle and Insurance Portal. They won year one, Indiana makes the playoff, great year. Like I said it before, it's hard to replicate that. Well, they did it again in year 2 and 2 with Fernando Mendoza. He goes off the NFL. And then we'll pick to the Raiders. They win the national championship game this year. I think they can do Indiana win the national game this year. They can. I'm saying that it's hard to win back to back, but whatever Cincinnati's doing in Indiana is working. I'm a full believer of that. I'm high in Indiana. I think this team is a really good team. I just think, and I look at the schedule, and I look at the last schedule. They do have about 3 tough games on the schedule. Really, only 3 tough games, 4 games actually, on the schedule. So next year's schedule is actually pretty manageable. Except minus the 4 games, you'll say most manageable schedule. No, it's not the greatest schedule, in the sense that it's not I'll say it's manageable. Okay, you do get 4 tough games. It is. I did a video on the toughest schedules. It's one that is a top. I think they have one of the toughest schedules out there, I believe. I think they're like, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Tough schedules. Like I said, schedule. I think Indiana comes in at number 11 as the top. At 60% chance of schedule. So they're top. What's it? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're 11. So top 15 in terms of teams with toughest schedules. So they're up there. It is tough schedule, but it's also it is tough schedule. It's not manageable. No, it's not the most manageable schedule. You do have 4 or 5 tough. You got a tough game. You do a tough stretch of games. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, week 4 to week 5, 6, 9. I'll play the schedule. We'll look at it, but this is schedule. They have a tough stretch of schedule. I mean, they've put 3 or 4 tough games here. It's gonna be interesting to see what Indiana does in the next year. I'm a firm believer. So I know you lose Fernando Mendoza. You lose a lot of guys to the draft and to some players to the portal. That happens every year. I'm curious to see what the future is, and I think the future is bright for the Hoosiers, especially the Big Ten. Okay. Win total right now, I believe, is 10.5. Right, that's the win total right now. All right, and let's look recruiting wise. 8 in transfer portal, 29th over ranking, 29th composition ranking. Pretty nicely in, you can see here in the recruiting class, pretty nicely in the transfer portal. Many big names in the transfer portal, I'll let you know. But I don't think they got a big name. That's the thing, but they've got a lot of players, but not big. Oh, here we go. Nick Moss, the wide receiver from Michigan State. That's a big name. He's really good job. A lot of people thought he would go to Michigan, maybe he's but he's a good fit for the Hoosiers, especially the offense that Cincinnati runs, and then the type of defense he has. Yeah, you see the schedule, you can see where the tough games are. And I'm going to point to you tough games first. I'm also pointing you to trap games, and I want to look at the schedule, look at trap games, where the road games are, and all that. And here's the thing, when it comes to schedule, I'll tell you, everybody does the schedule differently. Preview prediction videos differently. Okay? Alright. I'll give you credit to that. Tough is where are the tough games? I see right now. I'm gonna do a little because I usually do this little like that. You got Ohio State, Michigan back to back. Then you got Nebraska and Rutgers. Now Rutgers still is not a tough game, but this stretch the schedule back to road games and then home and then road game. You got Ohio State right between Nebraska. That's Rutgers could be an easy game right there, but again it's on the road Rutgers at Nebraska. Then you got Ohio State, Michigan. Then you get USC. Now the good news is though it's a home game and you get the bye week. You do play Washington on the road. Then you take it on Purdue. A rivalry game there. Another good schedule. I'm gonna say this right now. Non-con is the most easiest non-con, and by you're gonna start the season 4-0. Handing game to against Rutgers. That's no win there. So you could win all your games. Handing time. So you're what 6-0. Handing game against Ohio State. You're gonna take your first L. You're gonna take 2 losses. The first 2 losses are back-to-back games against home against Ohio State and on the road in Ann Arbor against Michigan. 2 really good teams, both really tough games. I just don't think you'll win this game. You come back. Next toughest game is going to be at USC. Home against USC. I'm gonna give it doubt. I'm gonna give you the win there. I think you slightly better USC. But it's home game. Give it up. Another game I forgot to mention out is this. At Washington. Now, they're not really a great team, but it's on the road in Washington. That is a tough place to play. The environment is completely different, but you win that one. With 2 losses, you go 10-2. That hits the under. I'm going to take the under. Like I said, I think this is how it is. Indiana, good luck next year. Future's bright. Like I said, bye. Peace.